there's a big tour, big show coming to St. Louis, April the 1st over at the Chaifetz Arena. And I am very stoked for the very first time to be chatting with KOE WETZEL. KOE, you'll be at Chaifetz. It is the Road to El Paso Tour Part 1. And we're playing the song Creeps. And it's really nice to meet you, KOE.
Hey, man, I appreciate you having us on. Thank you for jamming the music, dude.
Now, no problem at all. And we got a lot to get to here. But as somebody that's kind of new to you and what you do, what was the first music in your life that caught your ear, that made you, that started to like kind of lay the foundation for you being a very passionate music fan?
I would probably have to say Nirvana. I grew up on all kinds of music, and then I found out who Nirvana was in the 8th grade or 7th or 8th grade, and I don't know, man. They kind of grabbed me. Kurt's voice and the way that they put all the music together was unlike anything I had ever heard, and I was like, oh hell yeah, I got to do this.
And so was it that record? Was it Nevermind and In Utero, whatever, Nirvana in general? So that was the one that was like, all right, I want to do this.
Yeah, absolutely. I grew up playing music, but it was always country.
All right.
And stuff like,
so then on top of that, KOE, when did you? Yeah. Oh, sorry to interrupt. I apologize. But so when did you feel like, you know what, I can do music for my life? Like, this is something that I can do. I want to do this. I want to make a living doing this.
Yeah, I think it was more in college. I played and I wrote through high school, played gigs through high school and stuff. But once I got into college, I was like, screw school, I played football for a little bit in school, and I was like, I'm not gonna make it to the NFL. I'm not gonna become a doctor. So why not go get some free beer and make a little money doing it, So
I saw that post I think you made yesterday about your grandma on the Dallas Cowboys. And and I found that to be so funny. So are you a Cowboy fan to this day because of grandma?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Like, I think, not even 24 hours after I was born, I was in a Cowboy onesie. So yeah, I'm a day one.
That's so awesome, because I remember it was so funny reading that post of yours, because I remember my grandmother also chain smoking what must have been the cheapest cigarettes known to mankind, and then chirping at me about why I even played sports, that I should just be working on my school, and why weren't my grades better. But I could still remember her at her back porch just chain smoking and then yelling at me at the same time.
Lighting one with the other,
which I always thought, like, when I saw my grandparents do that, and I've never wanted to be a smoker, but I was like, man, that's kind of badass.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be, but I thought they were so cool for doing it. So KOE, one of your buddies has become a huge fan favorite on our radio station, and that is Jelly Roll. And one of the things that Jelly and I had the opportunity to chat a couple of times, and one of the things that I really like about him and what he's doing, and I think the same goes for you, is that I feel like we get all, and music people, radio people, label people, we get way too into the weeds about genres, about it being this or it being this. And KOE, I don't know anybody that just listens to music in those kinds of narrow sort of terms. So honestly, I just love that you guys are bringing a new style, which is all of the styles kind of back to the forefront. I feel like it's just good for all of us as music fans. Am I nuts?
No, you're completely right. What Jelly's doing, and other artists as well, is, it's, as an artist, I feel like you don't want to be labeled as a genre. You kind of want to, just kind of play music, and whatever comes out, and so Jelly's, man, he's killing it, absolutely crushing it. One of my dear friends, but to mix, the country with the rock, with the kind of hip hop, and man, whenever you're able to do that and be versatile like that, man, I think fans really appreciate it, instead of, listening through a record that sounds the exact same all the way through. You have these ups and downs of different styles of music. The fans definitely, can get behind it.
Yeah, absolutely. So again, KOE, you're going to be here at the Chaifetz Arena on April the 1st. Also, too, I know that if we ever have you play a show for us and Jelly Roll is around, we need to lock up every golf cart that we can in the in the immediate area. That was one of the best videos. One of the things I wanted to ask you, when you get to a point where you're able to headline a tour and to do arenas, and you're able to choose I would assume, have some kind of choice in your openers. And in St. Louis, you've got the Cadillac 3 and Dylan Wheeler opening for you. Can you kind of talk about those artists? Because I don't know much about them, and I'm always one to get there for the openers.
Yeah. So Dylan, he's a Texas cat, man. He's leaning more towards the alternative rock, sound. And man, the kid can sing his ass off, man. He's one of my good buddies from Texas. And then uh Cadillac 3, man, they've been around forever. I don't know if you're familiar with Whiskey Myers at all. They toured around with Whiskey Myers a little bit, kind of the
Yes.
same sound
Yeah.
as well. Man, they're a bunch of hard rocking, bad cats, man. And I got to write with Jaron Johnson, their front man. We wrote April Showers together on the new record, El Paso. So I got to spend some time with him, and it just kind of made sense. We like to have a full on rock show whenever we're on tour. So it only made sense for them to come on, man. We've been talking about playing some shows together for a while, so it was good to finally get them on tour with us.
When you get to actually sort of tour with a friend or play a couple of shows with a friend, can you sort of kind of talk about, I mean, obviously it's cool because it's your friend, and anytime you get to hang out with one, it's awesome. But I mean, can you kind of talk about, because I feel like when you're friends with somebody, then you're kind of on this, you can kind of have a musical sort of thing with them, and
Yeah,
it's kind of an adventure almost, that you might not know how it ends, but you trust them, so you're along for the ride.
yeah, absolutely. Uh, I mean, yeah, in a sense, but at the same time, man, it's not only just because they're that they're your friend, but I'm in love with the music, and you know, I, anybody we bring on tour, it's we get to pick, who comes on with us, and um, I don't know, man. I'm a big fan of music and all kinds of music. So if I didn't fuck with them, then they probably wouldn't be on the road with us. But it's good to have friends that kind of have the same ideas as you and the same sound ish. And I don't know, man. It's fun to be on the road with your buddies.
We look forward to seeing you here, Co. Again, April the 1st over at Chaifetz Arena. Tickets are on sale. All of the show information is up now on the website, 1057thepoint.com. And I was looking this morning. So the song that we're playing, Creeps, now has over 11 million streams on Spotify. 11 million.
It's
So
crazy.
congratulations on that, Co. That's amazing.
Thank you so much, man.
Yeah. Well, Cole, we will see you when you get to St. Louis, and maybe we'll get a chance to meet in person and say hello. But I can't wait to see you.
Absolutely, man. I appreciate it, Donald, man, and we'll see you soon. Merry Christmas. All right, bro.
Sounds great. Thank you. Thank you, Cole,
Later,
very
man.
much.